see, we've got that old beautiful 1860s lock fitted back on that door, and they're going to use it. Plus lots of other security measures. It's only there for show, guys. It's not an actual security feature. They have many more security features on that door than that particular lock. It is just for show, I'll show you. So it's back on that door. They're chuffed as punch. So thank you very, very, very much, Dave, for that key. It worked a treat. They're over the moon. Right. Another little adventure this week. Plus we're going to talk about the prize draw as well. Another adventure. I managed to get have the privilege really of taking this off a prison cell door. I've been on there for at least 50 or 60 years, and I've got rid of some of the paint off it. Still got a lot more paint to go, but it was a job and a half. It'd not been shifted. There's no key on it or nothing, and it's been on that cell door for a long time. I ended up using a 2-in-1 to get it off in the end, but I did want some more information on this, and I did ask quite a few people. I can't see a serial number, but yeah, I got more paint to get rid of. So we're going to do that in a minute. We'll get rid of the paint, and then we'll have another look, and then we'll give it another pick, and I'll use a different method. You can see that little fish. So I'll show you the door I got it off next, and then we'll come back and have a look at it when I've cleaned it up a little bit more. Three, two, one. I'm back in the room. Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Get this mucky mask off. Always remember, guys, if you ever undertake a project like this, you don't know what sort of paint is on these locks. So there could be lead, all sorts of horrible chemicals. So you've got to be careful. Well, we can see what it is now, can't we? Let's just back up a bit. Start more bloody hands. Secret ingredient, brummy graft. That's what that is. Graft, nothing more. I had to go in dry and all. Oh, that sounds painful. So I couldn't use any chemicals on this at all. This is all hard rubber. I couldn't quite get all the paint out of it, but I did the best I can. So we can see that beautiful fish, that Chubb London, the Chubb there, and I was looking for a number here. Did I think I found one? No, but I found one there. So it's on the back end of the shackle. So, guys, get looking up for me and feedback. It's got a number 18. We want to find a bit more history about this beautiful, beautiful old Chubb. Now, you could get a little bit better than this if you spent a little bit more time, but I run out of spit and polish. So what I need to do is lock the bugger back up, stick it in the vice, wash my hands and get all this crap off my hands, and then have a go at picking it, and then we're going to do the prize draw. And what a Friday it is! So I shall see you in a clean mo. The lock's clean, my hands are clean. Remember, it all washes off. Doesn't matter what it is. COVID, baby poo, soap and water, get rid of it all. Right, so we're in the unlocked position at the moment, and the way you tell that is tension tool. I had this for a while. I think, if I remember correctly, Andrew Haleman made this for me a long time ago. I had to pimp it a little bit, just shave a little bit off there, but I did get it to get in because it's like a shape of a number 9, which that keyway is, so it fits bob on. So at that point, when we're going clockwise, unlocked, it's vertical. And if we go anti-clockwise, unlock position is horizontal. So when I go in there and lift those levers, I should drop it back. So this, again, is the other way around, which is thrown in the horizontal position, not in that position. Are you with me so far? Right. To get to the lowest wire we can, 1.2. Now, 1.2 mil is probably the lowest you really want to go because you start to get to flex out. 1.2 mil is the smallest you need. 1.4 is brilliant. 1.5 is pretty good too. Much more than 1.5 you do start to struggle because you restrict the actual thickness of the gap you've got to get your piece of wiring. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can poke him in that hole there. And what I need to do, obviously, anti-clockwise tension and clockwise lifting. And I need to, it is tight, so make sure we get him in. And we're going to have a little lift about. Sometimes there's only 4 levers in this book. I'm going to have a look at it after I've picked it. We're fighting that tight case, but we can get through. A bit of movement there. Oh, you little bugger, you're tight. I got it there. Oh, and a notch. Oh, moving there a bit there. There, right. We need to hear it click, lock it off. Bit of picking and poking, but you'll get it eventually. Right, so now, as you can see, in the locked position, which is, I'll show you it's locked. This tension tool now won't go, it's vertical in that position, but when we spin it all the way around in the clockwise position, it's now horizontal. Are you with me now? See what makes sense? Look, it is locked. Now we're going to try and pick the bugger. Right, we've got stuff that move him out of the way, and there is a couple of notches in this bugger I noticed, and we'll have to try and find them. Let's try and get myself comfortable in here. Right, she's a bit tight, so we need to try and find a nice gap. There we go. If I lift it up a little bit, I need to make sure I've got full travel. She's tight, but we can do it. I'll wait for a bit of a movement. Movement there. Everything's gone dead, I think. She's got me already. Yeah, she's got me already. Now listen. You could tell straight away. So I need to find that lever and then push past it. Little nudges. Don't go too crazy. There, we went past it. Past it. And we're open. See how we got through it? Now you can take your old wire out. Come on, you old girl. Don't want to lose you. Spin her out. There she comes. Here she comes. There she goes. Right. All the way around. And she's open. So I hope that helped. It was a little bugger. Now let's have a look what's inside it. Let's have a look what's inside it. Now, obviously I can't clean inside it, but we can have a look. Now I swear there is some hocus pocusy. 1, 2. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that last one is your bolt, isn't it? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 lever. Definitely some notches in there because you have to lift up and pass them. Probably very sort of basically style notches. But there you go. And there's the bolts all the way through. Shame we haven't got a key. But what a beautiful, beautiful lock. What a beautiful lock. What a beauty. Eh? So anybody remember number 18? Have a look up for me. I'd love to have a bit more information on this old girl. Right. We're going to go to that picking tower there. Do a bit of picking. And then we're going to do the prize draw. So I'll see you in a mo. Can we look at this yay up? Now I've marked it up. It's all locked up. I'll show you. With just a bit of a biro. So this is good to see when you're practicing picking these. That you can see when you get a bit of a counter rotation on your claw. When you drop into a spool, then you know you've moved a little bit across. If you're still trying to learn what the feelings are. And then you can use that line to guide you. And you can watch it spin back a little bit when you're pushing down on that spool. That's always a good thing. Nice bit of pen. You can't go wrong. Simple, simple tip. Right, it's only a 5-pin lock. there is spores in it. It's not a difficult lock to pick. We're going to use, now that was the end that I used last time. I've just reshaped the other end now, so it's the same bit of piano wire. It takes 2 minutes to shape a bit of wire like this on a grinder or a file. Make sure it's as snug as you can. We're going to be tensioning it at the very top of the keyway. And for the guys in Australia and America that keep saying to me, and you're picking the wrong way, I'm probably picking the right way up for you guys today. All the pins are facing down on these Yales, so it's upside down to me, but the right way up for you lot. Right, let's give it a go. Let's try and get this tension tool in there as snug as we can. That's the trick. That's the trick. Snug tension tools work the best. That you get control of that core. We're going to use one of those rakes out of this week's price drawer at the Hoshi set. It works well. So what we're trying to do is find the spools, because we'll see a bit of counter rotation, and then we're going to set them home, and then we're going to open the lock. It's going to be as easy as that, he says. So we're going to slowly from, there's one there, see it move already? There's one there, so we can try and set him back. There you go. And then yeah, but you can see how a nice snug tension tool can give you control over spools, especially in these simpler locks. So hope you enjoy that, guys. And we're going to go and see who's going to be the winner this week of this prize draw. So I'll see you in a mo. That's supporting time. So we love that lock, didn't we? Remember, the prize draw is that beautiful set of Hoshi picks. Lots of choices. Showed you what they are before. I've got some left in my shop if anybody's interested. Just ask for information on my website. They're not expensive. Beautiful made, lovely case. So some of supporters, best of luck to you. We'll have a little pick and hopefully make one of you a decent Easter weekend. Let's hope the weather picks up, eh? So have a good old flick round. Who we got? Is it you? Adam, apologies for not saying your name, Adam, at the end. I'm bound to say it wrong, but Adam, congrats. I shall post out the Hoshi tool set to you ASAP. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Enjoy your Easter eggs, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-da!